This nigga got slapped. Oh my god. What a fish. Hey, you complain about that, partner? Right here. Wrong man, boy, you know. Wrong man, wrong man. You know when you die young, it's nobody ever nothing.
I just seen the Lions Twitch go up. I don't know who he play.
Yeah,
it should be
Roman, literally industry right here.
A warm-up game for him.
Oh. I'm 180 already dog. Up. Roman, come hit it. Jump, jump. Good shot. And now I'm dead. Well, you just killed me. You just killed me. Roman just got me hit. Respawn now, respawn now, respawn now, respawn now. I'm not gonna lie, just go back to menu. Just go back to menu. Wait. This is what Big Mike is here for. Straight hills and a running. Yeah, buzzing, buzzing, you're flagging. Cam, I hope you know the videos of the movie.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hooray! You hate you too, bud. Actually, you call him Bryson.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Huh? Man, throw that dick in by y'all.
Hey, but hey, almost the exact statement. Shit was getting ready to be crazy.
Fortunate mistake giving them excellent field position.
Boy, Cameron, boy, Cameron, I heard you, boy, you gay. Can't talk about he got that water, no. Boy, you gay.
He just wants you to stop talking.
Oh, so you been hanging around country, brother? That's what you talking about, people. That gotta be 50% racing.
So sensational work by the skill man.
I came out hit foot wrong and a waffle slide.
Look that good. You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down, period.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt.
I hate this fucking game, man.
Where's it at? Is there 2 teams here? Yes, there is.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Returnable from the 2.
I'm about to transition to a Power Ranger. Go, go, go.
Are you done? I'm done.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Mom, score, done. Let's go where you put that. They run down the lawn area. Where's very close from the lawn area? Down the lawn area? Why would it be there if I told you they have the lawn area? What's going on with the lawn area? Why did you pick that up?
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the
Take me to
ring.
the bathroom.
And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone. So
That didn't tell me what the drum gun was at. Right. You said do what I get it. Is that the old? Is that the off?
No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to run on 1st down. He's got it at the 24. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring the ball on the return.
Keep rolling with me.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Lions ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First carry now was his Bashal Tootin. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Back deep for the Lions is Sione Vaki. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shuck working from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Off behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Shuck. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Back now, pressure coming. Big strike here to Williams. Even 25 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
it's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions making a 14-point game here in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Lions lead by 15 now.
Jaguars 6. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hey.
Looking inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Rip, 23. Son, this is hot.
From the gun on this 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Let's go. Hey, son, this is hot. Settle.
They're going to try to throw for it. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 9-point game. David Njoku, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled that for about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shock's going to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. Now Shuck to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
A gain of 21.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Lions out in front. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To throw again here, it's Shaw. Screen here for Gibbs. Gets to space right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead to 15. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Lions take a 16-point lead. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrate on the sidelines.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Lions stretch the lead to 23.
Jaguars 12. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
All right, let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Called in by Njoku, left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That's incomplete left side. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now he starts from the 6. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Dragon. 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Let's go.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue dominating in our opening half. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Ginger 24. Go, go. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to push one deep down there. That's complete inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
50 yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Hey, kill. On red. It's hot.
From the red zone on first. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Terrion Arnold has it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go. Hut.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down. Chuck now from the gun. Complete beyond the blocker. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. All set to go now from the 35. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. At the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third total score in this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete. Inside the 35-yard line. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
Hey.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. He will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up in defense someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to Gibbs now on second. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there. Shop working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, Gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Red on red.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the red. Hey, tomato. Sink right. Hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. Hits him on the in route. It's inside the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. This play's a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. On play action, here's Shuck. He rolls to his right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, strike. 60 Eagles, 60, 19 Lions. 60 back, that's me, 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
A massive shot towards the end zone. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck to throw. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
79 Broncos. Dragon 6, Buffalo 18.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 to 60 Mavericks.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now Shuck on 3rd and long. Screen here for Gibbs. Jukes away from one. Home to the right. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Tucker able to tap down the extra point. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Dirty left.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Reed. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Quarterback run here. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, Shuck. Short pass brought in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Still has some space up near midfield. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At the 50-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, go! 13, Luke! Silver!
Third and long. They're going to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
11.
Back to the air, Lawrence. No, they get him yet again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. Yeah. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motion a receiver left. Shotgun, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 19 Lock. 18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco.
I'll send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Short pass caught by his tight end. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Left wing 19.
Chuck now from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Cut out left. For a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tight. 19, Panther 11, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and short.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80s, go.
They throw it out quick to the left. And they get this down to the 28. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Chuck working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Tucker on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Fred on red.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Ball is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. A A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Jaguars 39. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Reed.
PJ Reed on the return. The Lions take over first and 10. 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 ready, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing, Chuck. Forced out to his right. Yet another grab for Williams. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they dropped it behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Shuck looking to pass here. Lobs this deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Dragon 60, 7-5, Mustang 19.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
60, here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Now Shuck to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set. 79 Bronco. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 70-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, son. It's a
handoff to Tootin, running right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go, son.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. So the Lions get the win on the road. One day.